call you shouting, yeah, with a hour of the day.
Ladies and gentlemen, my name is Kojo Sheldon and the head is big for a reason. This video is brought to you by Lemonade Finance. By now, you should know what we use the Lemonade Finance app for. We know they take rub one armpit. Nah, when life gives you lemon, download the Lemonade Finance app and send money. What I say? So send money from USA, Europe, Canada to any of the recipient countries like Ghana, Kenya, Cote d'Ivoire. You understand what I say? At zero fees. At zero fees. Also, don't forget to use the promo code DINGO and enjoy amazing discounts. Now, ladies and gentlemen, we are still on the issue of Sarkodie BlueTicks, his colleagues in the music industry, his colleague rappers, his colleague musicians in the industry, and them, venting on social platforms. Now, you people know what has been happening between him and Samini. Samini came at Sarkodie, I think last 2 days, on Twitter, firing salvos left, right, center. He was specific with his delivery. He was specific with what Sarkodie has done to him, where he vex him. You understand? He was very specific and he was direct. He went to your man like, bro, you did this and that. He cited examples to back his claims. So in series of tweets, Samini moved to Sarkodie. And the long and the short of him moving to him now, and he said, at some point, he did a favor for Sarkodie. He hopped on his song and delivered what? A massive verse, you understand, which was beautiful. But when it was time for Sarkodie to reciprocate that kind of favor, as he sent him the song, the business say the song, they want to do EP or album, where your man talk say EP. Till now, they don't mind your man. So Samini was saying, your man has an issue with yes or no. Like, Sak, you go do verse for me, yes or no. Then we move. You don't have to drag issues like that. Because if you're an artist and your colleague artist move to you that, can you grant me a verse? You go straight to the point. I can do it based on the material that has been made available to you. So that we can move on. Because in these cases, now I always say, bro, people, they store their project because when you give them the hope that you will deliver and you don't deliver, it will affect their project because they stall it just to get a verse for you. That is why it is important to make sure you tell them your stand on it. It is your verse. You can charge, or if they want it for pro bono, or if they want it on pro bono basis, and you feel like now we can't do this, you tell them. You understand? And also, yes, Edem has also entered the chat, and he tweeted some things. I know say it is about the Sarkodie issue, but you don't mention him. But then this is what Edem tweeted. I was telling my guy that the day I would post screenshots from 2011 to date on how people sound via text when they need you versus how they sound on radio, Ghana go explode. I pray I don't have a crazy episode for that to happen to the boys and girls. Then he also tweeted, said, there are some radio personalities in Ghana who would know the truth behind curtains, but would be too scared to voice out because of Kakra Ayiko. And you people not say at some point then Sarkodie get some issue. Edem's favorite song. Sarkodie was recruited for the song. When it was time for him to show up for the music video, your man no show up. It was in the news. And you see that's Sarkodie issue. And this is why I tweeted yesterday, him trying to be political or him trying to be politically correct when someone has come to you or has come at you firing salvos, they sit well with me. The question was very simple. Omani BlueTicks and now Omani BlueTicks.
So these are tweets from Samini.
Yeah, the same way it caught everybody off guard. It's the same. So we'll just have to get the details as to what actually could be the issue before we can actually comment, because you don't want to say stuff because I don't know where he's coming from at this point. So when we get to what it is about, we'll definitely put a comment to it.
Well, where he's coming from is the fact that
I understand
he
the
sent
tweet, but what I'm saying is it could be more than that. So you have to be very careful how you because I always treat things how I would. I see things how I would have reacted, which is wrong, but then that's my logic. My point was, because I felt a certain type of way, I'll hit you up and say, oh, this and this and that. Yeah, and I doubt that personally having issues with people would make me want to like let the public know, because Twitter is not gonna solve. I don't think you can even actually make your point on Twitter. They will dissect it and make it look a certain type of way. So if I have a personal issue, even if you're actually wrong, I will have to tell you, Bulldog, whether you respond or not. At least I've told you. So
because you see, when you try to go diplomatic, when you try to use tact and diplomacy to tackle some of these issues, you know they clear doubts, you know they clear things on people in my mind. And maybe that be how Sarkodie, that be the art Sarkodie has mastered to deal with some of these things, which is okay. But at the end of the day, no, it prolong some of these issues. Clear it once and for all. Because this is not the first time artists have come out. International artists, Freddie Mercury at some point said he reached out to Sarkodie no mind now. Kai Nero from Cameroon. Bro, international artists. Here, Edem, Kwake said, a lot of art. This is not the first time. First of all, you don't owe anyone a reply. It is your phone. You the charge them. You say you be the landlord. So you don't owe anyone a reply. But some of these issues you have to come. You have to deal with, like, you know, the specifics. You have to let people know their stand. Bro, I send you beat, I send you song. You go drop the verse or not. No, I not go fit do because of this and this and that. Let's try it on the next song. Then we move, right? So that you, the artists, when they come to you, know, even if the artists, they come for pro bono work, and you want to charge him, put it to him. I want to charge you, let's say $20,000 for this verse that I'm going to give to you. You go feel afford or not? I can't. What amount of money can you pay for this verse? I cannot. I go feel afford this. Okay, bring it or go. Then we move. But when they text you, and like there's a mini issue like this, Samini sent the song. Then question was asked, said, it be for EP or an album? Then Samini replied, said it was for an EP. Then Sarkodie replied, cool, that was it. So in that instance, are you going to do it or not? You feel me? And when the person they send follow-up messages, you the BlueTick them, which is not cool. This is not any attack on anyone's personality. This is not the first time people have come out to voice out some of these things. And it goes a long way to dent his reputation as an artist. However, we won't see this thing. I'm not saying they owe anybody anything. It is his verse. It be him if they do the thing. On yet. But you see, let people know their stand, yes or no. It will solve a lot of things. If you don't go to give somebody verse, it not be anything. Say you're by force. You are not in your element. Like the same way you also went to Nasty C for a verse and they bounced you. But Nasty C too was giving excuses. He said he was in an album mode. But then Sarkodie has come out to debunk that claim. Said he didn't go to him. Nasty C hasn't replied. So they let us leave that one. But I guess they won't make Sarkodie be that kind of guy. Yes or no? Deal with the issue. Oh, what mean to me? Yeah, it's as simple as that. Eno Baroni come to himself say, as an artist, now you have to record the song. You have an artist where you won't put them on a song. This is how you go about it. Record the full song. Because you don't know whether the artist you are going to contact will be in the mood to record or will not be in the mood to record. Or at that instant, the person will give you that verse where you go on time with your song. So record a full song. In case you backfire, then you just go drop your song like that. Because you don't go for record 30 seconds, say they wait for somebody to invest forever. The song will rot. The song will be outdated the time the person will be ready to release the verse. So that is what Eno Baroni said. And I feel like I support him. Just record your song. If you move to an artist where you busy them for a verse where they don't give you, or they do like long things splash, you drop your song. If you believe in your craft, you can go solo without anybody's help. I've tried Jay-Z to go, J. Cole to go platinum without features. But the thing is, you are not J. Cole, so we don't know how it go pan out for you. But it is better to put your own song out there than to wait for someone, then the person go, waste your time. So this is what I was saying. And that is what I said. I said in my other video that people are saying, say, Sarkodie, I understand Sarkodie know they owe anybody. They owe anybody anything. But at the end of the day, these are issues where it keeps, like this issue, they keep recur. This particular issue keeps recurring. So in order to avoid this thing in subsequent years or months or whatever, no, next time we'll be in the verse, but now I'm sure there are other artists who they move to them, where they brown them, where them to then they brown him. But maybe that Sarkodie no go come sit on radio and things. But how you they deal with some of these issues, no be how people go deal plus some. So some of these issues, when they pop up, you shut it down. Well, very, very simple. And you're by force. Because I'm dragging this issue, they will keep dragging this issue, they will keep dragging it. Person where you go radio, say you go promote, stir it up, reflex. Now you go to fight Samini on air. You see what are they talk about? You see? But if this issue, Enka, Samini didn't umbrella and I can't mean to me, yeah. Send your own jet, Enka, somewhere, you feel me? You went to the radio station to go promote your song. Then it got to a point, Samini phoning and Charlie, the exchanges, it be crazy. So instead of focusing on, you see, right now everybody is talking about Samini versus Sarkodie. Instead of focusing on the song, the attention was supposed to be on the song. I can't fault Mr. Andy Dusty though, because then ask the question, and I Sarkodie, yes, I did it, and yes, I didn't reply the message, and this and this and that. We are moving on, right? Oh, Sark, did you do it? What? This is what happened. Yes. So let us say this, let us say that, and let us move on. Because on the same corner, he apologized to Samini. Say, oh, he can't control how Samini they feel. But if he has offended him in any way, he's sorry. So if we the talk, make we the talk. Oh yeah, this back and forth they vex me. Tabi. But anyway, me and my comedy, I've said mine. I'm out.